Oh, okay, so here's another video for you. It's a little top tip that I came up with for going outside of the house. Now, for most people, obviously going out and about, really straightforward, shoes on, coat on, off you go. When your child has autism and they don't really understand time and they don't really want to go outside because it's scary out there and they don't know where the next danger is going to be coming from, they're not going to want to go outside. They want to stay in. They want to carry on doing what they know is safe. So this is where routine does come in, and you can maybe work something into your routine. But going in and leaving the house, I would always give him programs. When this program finishes, we will put our shoes on and we will pop to the shop. So you just want to keep the instruction really simple. You don't want to say, we're going to pop to the shop, we're going to get this, we're going to do this, we're going to pop in and see this person, and then we're going to come home. You just want it to be very, okay, I think it was Mr. Tumble. Like we wouldn't ever leave the house until Mr. Tumble had finished. And that was something I was surprised. The first time I said to him, when Mr. Tumble's finished, let's go put our shoes on. And I just left it at that. And when Mr. Tumble finished, he came and stood in front of me. It's just like, because he was non-verbal practically. Like he would very rarely speak, and when he did speak, it would just be one word. So the fact that he came and stood next to me, he just stood in front of me and stared at me, that I was like, whoa, I can't believe that worked. So I said, okay, shoes time. And you just keep it very simple. Try not to mix up your words. Try not to add in words. Just be like, okay, shoes. And then you do shoes. And you say, okay, shoes on equals outside, means outside. They probably would have figured that out, but not necessarily, not always, okay? So then we say, let's go to the shop. So again, keeping a very short sentence, you're keeping those instructions to a minimum, and you do it in stages. So one instruction at a time. Down to the shop. When you get there, let's get some sweets. So in we go and get something. And I think even if you just add in little trips like that are really not for your benefit, you're not doing something that, you know, you're not doing it for you because you want to go and like do your weekly shop or anything. You're doing it more for your child's benefit so that they can get used to getting instructions like that, and small short trips. That's the key here. So oftentimes I would go out, and it would literally be to the corner shop and home again, because you know, it's like any further than that, you can't guarantee. You don't know what his behavior is going to be like, or how is he going to be. So this is for your benefit, and it's for their benefits as well. So you're getting used to going out with them, and sort of, you know, realizing that they will hold your hand nicely, they will walk, you know, they will listen to you, but you just have to kind of do these exercise trips, these sort of forerunner trips. The thing about holding hands as well, because he would used to run everywhere, so he would just run off, and we'd just be like chasing after him down the street, like calling him, and he would just be running. Like he would not stop, he wouldn't look around. It was so scary. So we ended up, he would be using the buggy until he was like 4 or something, because you just couldn't trust that he would walk nicely and hold your hand. Because most of the time you weren't even sure if he was listening to you, like, did he understand what you meant? Like, it was difficult, yeah? So, short instructions, give them a reference point that they know as well, because the whole thing with communication, some things like timing, that's too kind of ethereal for them. Like, they can't grasp that concept. Particularly, I think a lot of 2-year-olds would probably struggle with, like, oh, okay, 5 more minutes. But it's something that they get used to hearing, so they know that it's going to be time to do something different soon. So with him, you'd always have to give him a kind of a notice or a warning, but it would have to be things like, when you finished your drink, when your drink is all gone, or when you've eaten that sandwich, you know, it's something that he could go, oh, okay, I understand that, you know. So it's all about the way you're communicating with them. So yeah, give yourself a break. You're doing really, really well, because it's so tough. Try this method here of referencing things that they know. Short instructions, one at a time. You know, if you might be able to increase that, because they'll be expecting it. You know, the first few times that you say, when you finish that drink, let's put our shoes on, they'll get used to that, so they know something else will be coming after the shoes. So definitely keep it short, sweet. Just stick with the shoes on, and then as you're putting the shoes on, let's go to the shop. You know, so keep, yeah, definitely short, sweet. Luckily, the local shop is just down the road. It would literally be in, out, get him something, out we go again. And, you know, again, just do something cheap. Don't, because obviously you're trying to look after yourself here as well, like your own sanity. But just being able to pop down to the corner shop was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. So if you can do something like this, then you can build it up to something bigger, you know. So yeah, give them clear instructions, give them timing. If they don't like the program thing, or if they want to know why they're doing it, just say, oh, because it's that time. It's just when this finishes, that's what we do, because they understand routine. Okay, because that's what they love. So you say, oh, mummy's routine is this. Mummy likes to do this when this is finished. Mummy likes to have a cup of tea now. Mummy likes to have, you know, all of those things. So you can mix it up, okay? But yeah, keep that short and sweet to start with, and then see how you get on. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more handy tips.